Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a little energy update. Let's see what's coming in. What's coming in? Ooh, we have a 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. And we have someone who's single. This person is an independent person. I feel they are stable. They have everything they need. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is someone wanting to go on a date. There is interest. So they're very interested. Yeah. This is someone here who I feel they are stable. They've invested a lot here. I definitely feel that patience will pay off with this person too. Yeah, look at that beautiful change. There's a lot of growth. I feel this person has definitely been investing in self, so they are stable. But this is someone ready to, they want to talk, they want to communicate. They're interested, yeah. They want to know the things you have in common. But interesting, yeah, I do feel this is about spending time together, doing something together. But there is interest. Yeah, they're very interested here. Let's see what they want to know, what you're interested in, what you like to do. They want to collaborate. Tell me more about this person. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they want to start something. Want to lay a foundation, so that means they're interested. Okay, so no need to be nervous or, you know, I see this energy every once in a while. You know, this is where they're showing you interested. They're following through. They're making a commitment to go on a date. So they're committed to this. You can count on this person. They're interested. They want to know what you're interested in. Yeah, they do come in right. I do see this person, someone who's fair. They keep themselves. They're very balanced. Wow. Wow. Tell me about this Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, they want to get something going. They're happy, high vibrational. They're attracting what they desire. And that reminds me, I'm going to be doing a video sometime soon where I'm going to, and I may do them fairly regular to help keep people in a positive frame of mind. Affirmations, but I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to do it. It's going to be fun. But it's there to help you stay positive, to attract what you desire. So this is definitely someone who's, they desire this. They want to start this. So they're letting you know they're interested. Okay? So they are interested, but they want to know about you. Nice. Yeah. They want to build. You can see growth. This is someone who wants to build. But like I say, it's going to take a little patience here. This is someone who tries to keep their life very balanced. This is someone who's generally very fair-minded. But it is about harmony. See the things you have in common? Yeah. They want to know maybe what you do for work. But it is about putting an effort. They're going to put some effort in. Why? Because they're very, very interested. Yeah. They're investing. They're showing you they're invested. Okay? Yeah. But it's about yourself doing the same. Yeah, there is desire. See, they're attracting what they desire here. There's a spark attraction. This person's building. I do think they have this creative energy as well. Look at that. See, making a choice. See, going down this path. This is going to be a step by step. It is going to take patience. This person works. I feel they work a lot. This is how somebody... They invest a lot of time in work, but this is about investing some of that time in dating. There is desire. This is someone making a choice. They're attracting what they desire. Now, you may have attracted this person to you. If you've been staying very positive, very high vibrational, I do see clarity, a lot of happiness. This is the start of something new. But it's going down this path together. See, spending time together. It's going to be a step-by-step process. Yeah, it's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. I do see privacy. See, it's going to take a little time for this person to open up, which tells me being vulnerable. Yeah, and it's also about yourself. But I do see this person would love to spend time with you to get you alone, but it's going to take the necessary steps to get there. They know what they need to do. Yeah, so it's saying to just trust your intuition. This is someone who's gone within. See, they've already gone within. They've already looked. They want to build. They want to get something going. So they know they need to put in effort. This is someone here definitely attractive. I feel they present themselves well. But when a person reaches out with this energy, they're already attractive, okay? Attracted to you. So, yeah, nice. Yeah, they are emotionally available. It takes this person a little time to open up emotionally. But they are available. They'll let you know. And it is about being vulnerable, you see? Yeah, they're a little private. It takes this person a little time to open up. They keep things to themselves to a degree, but see, this is how they are. They keep it in. So there it is, being vulnerable, letting them know you're open, that you are also interested. And sometimes people get this energy of, well, I don't know if this person's really that interested in me, you know, because they're kind of taking things a little slow. If they are the one to start it, lay the foundation, they're already interested. Okay, so you can rest assured. So you can be a little vulnerable because it takes two people to build. But this person's going to put in some effort. See, it's all about two people putting in effort, letting each other know you're open, available. Look at that. See, this is an energy of staying in control of the emotions, not overwhelming each other. So everything is with harmony and balance here. I think this person really does come in right too. They want to go about things the right way. See, step by step. The next level. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, their cup overflows, but they keep it under check. See, they keep it to themselves. They're not going to let you know how much they adore you and how they feel. But they are very confident. They're determined to succeed. So you're both going to be in this energy. But like I say, it's a step-by-step process. Yeah, see, putting all the cups on the table. And this is about being vulnerable. This is someone who sees the bigger picture. They get it. Yeah, but this takes two people to do that. See, putting all the cups on the table. Look at that. So it's the way someone conducts themselves, their habits, lifestyle. There'll be necessary changes, but I feel like these are two people. See, it's all about learning about each other. It's a process. Your lifestyle, the way you live your day-to-day life. There's so much interest. This is when you know someone comes in right. They want to know what you do for work. You know, your hobbies, your creative pursuits, what you like to do. So that's when you know they're interested. And I do think you're going to be on the same page. It's all a learning process, right? Yeah, look at that. See, this is where things get real. So just be yourself, okay? Just be yourself, but it is about being vulnerable. Now's the time to release anything that no longer serves. And that tells me, you know, not showing interest. You have to, they're interested. Otherwise, they wouldn't bother doing this, okay? But someone here is kind of private. They keep things to themselves. Not sure if the feelings are mutual. You have to let them know. But it is a little bit of a reality check, looking at the reality of the situation. See, they're looking to see if someone's real, if they're being themselves. So this is basically let go of things that don't serve. Okay, let go of control. Try to find balance. Show the interest. Yeah, wow, the star. And I think the feelings are definitely going to be mutual. Look at that. See, it's about giving and receiving. Being open. See, the Queen of Cups is open to receive. Some people are better at giving than receiving. Some of you need to learn how to receive. Okay? Because this is someone who can be quite generous. They often like to spoil. But like I say, a step by step, just a little bit at a time. Yeah, look at that. I like this energy. It's like, wow. But I really can see here that need to show you're interested by being open, learning to give instead of just receive. So this is about learning about each other. Yeah, look at that. See, giving and receiving. This is about the law of attraction, attracting what you desire. You have to let people know you're open and available. Okay? Yeah, it's all about being a little vulnerable, putting all the cups on the table. It takes both people to build. Tell me more about the Chariot. This is someone feels really confident here. See, staying in control of their emotions, but they're determined here. Determined to have success. Yeah, this is someone here who's taken a little break. Someone here took a little break from dating. So it is someone who's healed. They've taken a break, a little time out. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you what this person wants to do. They're going to want to pin you down here. But it is an energy, and it could be both people here have been on a break from dating, but this is new, okay? This is new. There's clarity. Yeah, I see someone here in your social circle. Online dating, social media, but you see the happiness, the clarity. Yeah, this is someone who's ready to get out there again. See, it's about being social. You have to put yourself out there. A lot of people don't. They sit online. This is about getting out in the world, getting out in your community, attracting what you desire. The law of attraction is often very physical at first, as people are attracted to their type, how somebody looks. And that's what it's trying to say, because I know there's a lot of people who spend a lot of time online dating, social media, trying to connect with people. And you can sometimes, right? You can. But I do see someone who's taken a break here from dating. Now they're ready to get out there, but it's getting out in the community. Look at that, trying something different, doing things different. Now, if you feel something is off, it's an energy of trying a different type. Now, if you don't open up emotionally and you're not open to receive, someone may feel like you're not interested or not their type. But you can see someone tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. This person can bring peace into your life and harmony. But this is what you have to do to attract that right person. Try something different. Yeah, it's an energy of confidence, kindness, compassion. See someone here who's very understanding. This is about understanding each other, but this person's looking for someone who's kind, compassion, and understanding, and the feelings being mutual, right? Yeah, it's about learning each other, but it's about being understanding. Yeah. Beautiful energy. This person really has that energy. And it is a person who often works a lot. See, they have to find balance between the two, so they need someone who's understanding. But I see so much kindness and compassion here with this person. See, it's very peaceful. They tempered their passions, emotions, are out of their head. This is someone who had to take a break. They needed to temper their thoughts. They needed a little time off. But look at that new. Tell me more about the sun. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of someone who is breaking free from a situation. But this is someone who's been dating, playing the field, you see. This is someone who looks and watches, pays attention to the red flags. But this person's coming into this because of this energy. They're coming into this feeling positive. This could go the distance. They're determined for this to go the distance. But it's someone who's dated a lot of people and they've needed a time out. Why? Because they're not finding anyone's their type. Why? Because they weren't putting themselves out there that way. They weren't. And it could be someone who really hasn't been getting out, and that's what it looks like. But this could go for either person. But this is the law of attraction, attracting what you desire to be open and available. People are attracted often by the physical. Some people are more about that emotional energy, so there needs to be the harmony and the balance. Wow. Yeah, you've got someone here. It could be even an apology, but this is often someone who's nervous. It could be either person, see, being a little nervous because they're just getting themselves out there again. So this person needs someone who's a little bit understanding. See, their feelings start to come to the surface. But I have a feeling it's the feminine. You can look at it, you can flip the energy any way that you feel. But this is someone who's kind and compassionate and understanding. Yeah, they need someone who understands. So that's why this person may be attracted to you, because you understand. Yeah, see, it's all about patience, step by step. Their feelings are coming to the surface. See, it takes some people a little bit of time. To me, this looks like a person who hasn't dated for a while. They've taken a break. But they're now feeling, like they can have this victory, something long term. And I do think this is someone who dated quite a few people and nobody was right. But it has to do with them not going about things possibly the right way too. See, it's about attracting what you desire. But if somebody here starts something and they show interest and they lay that foundation, they're interested, there's no reason to be nervous. And this is what often happens too. So I really feel it's more about being nervous. Why are you nervous? They've already shown you they like you. They're attracted to you because they're already making a commitment. to date you. They want to spend time with you. So that's why I feel it has a masculine image, but I really, you know, it could go either way. But this is an energy of kindness and compassion. Some of you could have someone here who put on the brakes, and they may be coming in to apologize. They needed to take a break because it has to do with being pinned down. But I got to tell you, I feel this is someone who wants to pin you down here. I do. They want to lock this down. So especially for those of you where it's someone you've been on a break from, a timeout. But others of you, all I'm really seeing is if someone offers you, they reach out to date and they ask you out on a date, they're interested. They're already hoping for success. They're coming in feeling positive. They're interested. So there's no reason to be nervous. And that's often what happens, why people don't open up. See, it's about giving and receiving. It's often people who get nervous because they've been taken advantage of before. So this is about being kind, compassionate, and understanding. Okay? It's about listening to someone, trusting your intuition. Yeah. See, there's beautiful opportunity. See, it's all about looking at how this could all play out. See, there's opportunity. Yeah, this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. See, if somebody asks you out, it means they're already interested. And it's what you do with that energy. Okay? See, harmony, a whole new cycle, all this beautiful harmony, good luck and timing. This person feels so lucky, so fortunate. This is why I feel this is about peace. Somebody who can bring peace into your life, or they feel that way about you. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy. And it is trying things different, trying a different type of person, just going about things in a different way. You may feel they're not your type. But I'm going to tell you, you have the Wheel of Fortune, things going in your favor. See, things starting to go in your favor. Yeah, some of you who have a tough time here too. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we've got, see, they're already attracted to the physical. They're already really attracted to you. So if you are the person feeling nervous, it's saying to just be yourself. Release these things that no longer serve. Okay? Because you have to be open to receive. This is someone who comes across as kind of independent. But see, they're very they find you attractive already. See, things going in your favor. So this is a beautiful opportunity. I really like this reading, because it's really showing that vulnerability. And this is someone who's quite independent. See, this is someone who's independent. See, they see that. So you're projecting independence, that you really just want to be single. You have to, I mean, they're already attracted to you. They're already attracted. See, this is what they're seeing, is someone really attractive. They feel so lucky, so fortunate. It's sometimes a little overwhelming. That's why I feel most of you, this isn't somebody who's taken a break and apologizing. And it could be for some, but it's really, they're already attracted to you. So there's no need to be nervous, right? Release that, it won't serve. But it's someone who I feel gives somebody the impression they just want to be single, right? Or you're too independent, you're not being vulnerable. Often you'll get the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are people who need to be needed. They need to know they're needed, right? Yeah, so you can see all about vulnerability. So now you can really see the energy. See, they're already attracted. They're so attracted, but yet they maybe feel a little bit nervous because you're not showing them any vulnerability. This is not someone who's vulnerable. This is someone with that warrior spirit, right? Someone who's very independent. Yeah, see, it's all about what you're projecting. So there it is. This is someone who already feels at this point that you're probably going to reject them. And that's why things don't go anywhere. A lot of you with people who don't follow through, or it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go the distance. You have to, you have to look at what it is you're attracting. Okay, now this often has to do with how someone looks. Now this is someone very sexy, so it's talking about balance too. Okay, so think about that in those terms. Someone who dresses really sexy, they're really attractive. Okay, so this is, and if it is this person actually rejecting you, you want to find a little bit, you have to look who and what are you attracting? how you present yourself when you put yourself out there, okay? Because this is, I feel, all about the law of attraction. And what's so interesting, it could be somebody who feels you're going to reject them. So often it doesn't go anywhere and they don't follow through. Interesting. I'm going to tell you, and it is about becoming self-aware. So some of you may be not even aware of what you're projecting, that maybe you just want a physical connection. Yeah, or friends with benefits, right? What are you projecting? Be vulnerable. That feminine side, right? Being a little emotionally vulnerable. So I feel there's something to do with that too. But you know what? I'm going to wrap this up because I am going to do the positive affirmations reading, and I'm going to get to that in the next few days, probably on the weekend. But I love this because it shows this is about becoming self-aware. Why someone rejects someone, because they think that you just want to be single, or that you're too independent because they need to be needed. On the other hand, someone who dresses really, really sexy, you're attracting people who just focus on the physical. Okay, people are physical. I mean, they attract, right? But you have to look at what you're attracting. You have to look at what kind of person do you want. You want someone who's kind, compassionate, caring, someone who's generous with their time, energy, money. They want to be with you. They want to spend time with you. So you have to project those kind of energies. So you can see what's going on here. I do think some of you really see this is all just a little fear of being rejected. Someone finds you super attractive, but if you're not vulnerable, they feel that you might not even really be interested in them. Yeah, see, their cup overflows. They want to offer this cup. You have to be open to receive. I'm going to tell you, this person would spoil you. They just want peace. This person could bring peace into your life, and that's all they want with you. But you can see it's all about being open to receive. So release these things that no longer serve. Okay, everyone's something different you need to let go of, masculine or feminine energy, however you want to look at it. But there it is. It's attracting what you want, desire, by being real. Looking at the reality of the situation. So someone may have got rejected, so it's a bit of a reality check. Okay, be yourself, be real. And this is often when someone's so attractive, the other person starts to think, oh, and they're so attracted, they've come in, they see someone so gorgeous, or just that energy that you're projecting. See, it's like they feel like they're drawn to you. And that's what I feel, they're very drawn to you. But they also see it's all about being worried about being taken advantage of, not putting themselves in that position. So if you don't want somebody who does that, don't put yourself out there that way, because some people aren't even aware what they project. And I think a lot of it has to do with this person here, right? Feeling a little overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness, it's too good to be true. I mean, there's so much attraction. Yeah, but it's all about being vulnerable. And this is where someone's feelings come to the surface. They see opportunity. But what kind of opportunity, right? So there it is. But this is all about the law of attraction. So stay positive. Release things that may not be serving you, of attracting the wrong kind of people who try to take advantage of you. Okay, and you can flip that energy whichever way you wish. So take care, and we'll see you soon.